Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Waller's Wallet, and in this video, we're going to see how the American Express Green Card stacks up against the Chase Sapphire Reserve and the Chase Sapphire Preferred, and see if the Green Card is really a Chase Sapphire Reserve competitor. But first, if you're new to this channel is all about credit cards, credit card rewards, and showing you how you can use your points and miles to travel for less. So if that's something that interests you, consider subscribing and turning the bell notification on as well. Also, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, it really does help the channel out. Now, when I did my review on the American Express Green Card, I made mention that the Green Card had the same bonus multipliers on it as the Chase Sapphire Reserve. And even go through the comments of that video and online, there was talk if this Green Card was better than the Chase Sapphire Reserve. I even asked a question in the community tab, and it seems some of you think the Chase Sapphire Reserve and the Preferred are competitors for the Green Card. So I thought it would be great if we were to compare the Green Card to both of those cards. Now first, let's start off with the application considerations, because the Green Card, while it is refreshed, is not a new product, and American Express has that once-in-a-lifetime rule for their products, and they can deny you their bonus points as well for other factors. Now, Chase has their 524 rule, and that can be quite restricting as well. And when it comes to the Sapphire products, you can only hold one card at a time, and you need to wait 48 months between bonuses. Now, I did do videos on the Chase application rules and the American Express application rules, so if you want to know more about those rules, be sure to check out those videos. I'll link them up in the description below, as well as put them up in some cards. Now, taking a look at the sign-up bonus, the American Express Green Card has a few different versions of this, but the best offer is 45,000 points after spending $2,000 in the first 90 days when you go through a private browser. Now, it also comes with a $100 away luggage statement credit. And the Chase Sapphire Reserve is going to come with a 50,000 point bonus after you spend $4,000 in the first 90 days. And the Sapphire Preferred comes with a 60,000 point bonus after you spend $4,000 in the first 90 days. Now, the Chase Sapphire Preferred is the best offer of the three since it's offering 60,000 points. But I'm going to give the Green Card the edge over the Chase Sapphire Reserve because it's only 5,000 points less than that bonus, but it's only half the spend requirement. Now, taking a look at the annual fees, the Green Card comes with a $150 annual fee, and that's not waived in the first year. The Sapphire Reserve has a $450 annual fee, and that's not waived in the first year. And then the Sapphire Preferred only has a $95 annual fee, and that's not waived in the first year. So the Sapphire Preferred is leading the way here since it has its first year annual fee waived, and it's the lowest of all three of the cards. But the Green Card is ahead of the Chase Sapphire Reserve since it's 1/3 of the upfront cost. Now, taking a look at the foreign transaction fees, all of these cards come with no foreign transaction fees, but both the Chase Sapphire Preferred and the Reserve come out ahead of the Green Card since they are accepted in just more places abroad. And really, until American Express can improve their worldwide presence, they're always going to be behind Visa and MasterCard. Now let's talk about earning rates, because now we're starting to get into the fun stuff, because both the Green Card and the Chase Sapphire Reserve offer triple points on all dining and travel and then 1 point per dollar everywhere else. And then you have the Chase Sapphire Preferred, which only offers double points on travel and dining and then 1 point per dollar everywhere else. Now the Green Card and the Sapphire Reserve are the exact same for their earning rates. So really, it just comes down to which point currency you prefer to earn, because they're earning at the exact same rate. And the Sapphire Preferred lags behind both of those cards because double points on travel and dining just really isn't going to cut it anymore. Now let's talk about redeeming your points, because when it comes to redeeming your points, these programs are just a little bit different from each other. American Express has 19 different airline transfer partners and 3 hotel transfer partners, and Chase offers 10 airline partners and 3 hotel partners. And when it comes to transfer partners, American Express, I believe, has the better airline transfer partners, but Chase has the best hotel partner in Hyatt. And really, I feel like Hyatt is what keeps Chase points valued so highly. But the story changes when you start to redeem through the respective travel portals, because American Express did not address this at all and kept their same crappy rates of 0.7 cents for hotels and 1 cent per point for airfare. I think they're just really bad, especially that hotel value. And when I did the portal redemption videos, not only were the redemption values bad for American Express, but their prices were higher in a few cases compared to other travel portals. But the Chase Sapphire Reserve, while not perfect, will let you redeem at 1.5 cents per point through their portal, and the Sapphire Preferred is 1.25 cents per point when you redeem them through the Chase travel portal. And when it comes to travel portals, the green card just doesn't keep pace here, and unfortunately it lacks that extra flexibility that Ultimate Reward cards give you, and I still think it would be great to see American Express actually address this. So while I would say the green card is better than the Sapphire Reserve and the Sapphire Preferred for transfer partners, it doesn't come close to touching either one of them for the travel portal redemptions. And it just comes down to how you want to redeem your points. If you want the extra flexibility to transfer your points or redeem them through the travel portals at better rates, you gotta give the Ultimate Reward cards here the point here. But if you only plan to use your points through transfer partners, then American Express is definitely the better option. Now let's take a look at the other benefits on these cards. And the benefits of these cards are all just a little bit different, and I'm going to break out a few sections into their own categories. Now, the Chase Sapphire Reserve offers a $300 travel credit, and if you're someone who travels, then you are probably going to spend money on travel to begin with. So while you give Chase $450 up front, you get it back and effectively makes your annual fee only $150. And the green card gives you a $100 credit to clear, which is $170 per year if you go through their website. But if you are a Delta or United member, it will cost you $119 a year, and it can be lower depending on your status level as well. The Chase Sapphire Reserve does give you a TSA PreCheck or Global Entry credit, but you do get that with a lot of other cards as well. It's not unique to the Sapphire Reserve. And Clear is more of a niche benefit since it's going to be more limited where it's used and accepted, but the credit doesn't even cover the whole cost. But if you were someone planning to buy Clear anyways, this does help reduce your cost. Now let's talk about lounge access, because the green card comes with a $100 Lounge Buddy credit every calendar year, which you can use to purchase lounge access for quite a few places. And the Chase Sapphire Reserve offers Priority Pass access with unlimited access for you and up to 2 other people. And you also get access to the Priority Pass restaurants. And the Sapphire Preferred comes with absolutely 0 lounge access. And while the Lounge Buddy credit sounds good, and it is unique, and I give American Express credit for that, there are plenty of Priority Pass lounges part of Lounge Buddy as well. Plus, that $100 credit doesn't go very far. I mean, we're talking between maybe 1 or 3 to 4 passes a year. And if you're someone who travels more than that, or plan to take someone with you, you're gonna run out of money pretty fast. And sure, I know Priority Pass lounges can be overcrowded at times, but still getting access as many times as you want for you and up to 2 other people, I just think offers more value to you than a $100 credit. So the lounge benefit definitely swings in favor of the Sapphire Reserve. Now let's talk about travel protection benefits, and this one's a good one. Because in 2020, American Express is finally adding travel protections to some of their cards, which is really overdue. And the green card will actually have trip delay coverage that kicks in after 12 hours, and you can be reimbursed up to $300. But you're not going to get trip cancellation or trip interruption coverage that only is on the more premium American Express cards, not the lower annual fee cards like the green card. Also, you'll need to book a round-trip ticket in order for this benefit to be useful. So if you're someone who likes to book one-way tickets, this could be a problem for you, including on award redemptions where you may want to book one way with points and use a different set of points to book your way home. When it comes to auto rental coverage, American Express only offers secondary coverage. And the green card doesn't offer baggage delay coverage, but if your bag is lost, damaged, or stolen, you can actually receive up to $1,250 for carry-on or up to $500 for checked bags. Now the Chase Sapphire Reserve offers trip delay coverage that kicks in after 6 hours, and you're covered up to $500. And the Sapphire Preferred, it kicks in after 12 hours, but it's also good up to $500. Both the Chase Sapphire Preferred and the Reserve give trip cancellation or trip interruption coverage for up to $10,000 per covered person and up to $20,000 per trip. And as far as auto rental coverage, both the Sapphire Reserve and the Preferred offer primary coverage, and the Sapphire Reserve is offering up to $75,000 in vehicle coverage. And both the Chase Sapphire Preferred and the Reserve give you baggage delay coverage after 6 hours and will offer up to $100 per day for 5 days. And if your luggage is lost or damaged, the Sapphire Reserve and Preferred will give you or an immediate family member up to $3,000 for your checked or even carry-on bag. And the Sapphire Reserve also has medical evacuation coverage good for up to $100,000. And really, does this one even compare? The Chase Sapphire Reserve offers far better travel benefits over the Green Card, and even the Sapphire Preferred offers better travel protections than the Green Card. And the problem for the Green Card is the travel protections are limited, and even the trip delay coverage has to be booked on a round-trip ticket, which is more restrictive as well. So while I think it's great to see American Express add this benefit to their cards, it's really still just a few steps behind the Sapphire cards. So that leads to the question, is the Green Card a Sapphire Reserve killer or competitor? And I think to call the Green Card a Sapphire Reserve killer or competitor is a bit much. Because outside of the earning rates, I just don't think the Green Card is on the same level as the Sapphire Reserve. Sure, the upfront cost on the Green Card is only $150, but if you're someone who travels, the travel credit brings your Chase Sapphire Reserve effective annual fee down to $150 as well. And when it comes to the Green Card, the travel protections just aren't as good. The lounge access is inferior and the portal redemptions are worse. But it definitely does have the better transfer partners, but as far as overall flexibility, I still think it just falls behind the Sapphire Preferred and the Reserve. But I do think the Green Card is better than the Sapphire Preferred, with the exception if you're someone who does a lot of international travel, because the Sapphire Preferred is going to have a higher acceptance rate than the American Express Green Card. And really, I don't think the refresh to the Green Card will actually make Chase update the Sapphire Reserve. But I do think the Green Card pushes Chase to update the Sapphire Preferred even more, because the Green Card does outdo the Sapphire Preferred, but not the Sapphire Reserve. So tell me, do you think the Green Card is better than the Chase Sapphire Reserve and the Sapphire Preferred? Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in this video. If you want to help support the channel, a simple way is to use links on the website or in the description below. And until next time, safe travels and take care.